color. I have a t-shirt on for a change, but there's a lot of new stuff in the industry as well, in the crypto industry. So we will get into it. We'll dive into it straight away. Let's go. Binance. Binance is all over the news. So what's happening with Binance? Yes, Binance crashed, which is like a meme already on the internet. Whenever there's a huge volume, whether it's a buying or selling, Binance crashes. And that's a meme. But this time, I think they have gone a little overboard and they've potentially gone on to people's nerves. So what has happened here? Let's see. Yeah, Binance froze when Bitcoin crashed, and now users want their money back. Now that is really bad because there are people who lost thousands of dollars. So, there are stories here that people could not use the app. It was frozen on their phone and everything. And yeah, this is one thing that has plagued the industry. It is not stable, crashes. I think this is one big reason where we need the industry to be regulated. And I hope the earlier regulations come in, the better it will be for everyone in the ecosystem. Exchanges, users, traders, everyone who's in the ecosystem, it would be better for everyone. So you can read more in the description link, right? And yeah, China's war, second news, China's war on cryptocurrency reaches a new level. How? Yeah, they have gone ballistic with the whole crypto, curbing. So what happened now? Let's see. So China, where is that news? Sorry. Okay, just give me a moment. It's just that, as always, they are getting stricter. So here is it. What they did now is another level in the sense that I hope this will play. Yeah, thank God. I have to just close it. So in May of this year, China completely banned financial institutions and payment services from providing any services related to cryptocurrencies. In June, there were mass arrests of people that may be using cryptocurrencies for criminal purposes. And in the same month, local regulation increased pressure on banks and payment systems, banning any services related to cryptocurrencies. And the Chinese version of Twitter, Weibo, locked accounts in one way or the other related to crypto assets. As of July, half of world's Bitcoin mining companies have simply disappeared. So they have become crazy about curbing crypto. From arresting people to blocking, like what India was doing with all the banks and financial institutions blocking services to crypto exchanges, to they have gone really, banning accounts on social media, which is Chinese social media, Weibo and stuff, and even Twitter. So they are totally on this, they are totally against crypto, and they are on a war path. So they have increased their efforts on. It's just going crazy. But with China doing this, we have some better news coming from Visa, which I think is taking this by storm, the crypto industry, and they would potentially be much bigger than MasterCard. So what they have done is they have tied up with 50 crypto exchanges or companies to allow clients to spend and convert digital currencies. So what happens is you get a Visa card where you can just spend. So you don't have to do anything. You just go out with that card. It's like fiat card, but your crypto gets converted into fiat automatically, and you can just spend. So having 50 companies on board, big deal. I would say it's a very, very big deal. And 50 crypto companies to allow clients. Yes. So this is, I think, a huge news, and they are trying to one up MasterCard. Whenever MasterCard enters, they would be already late because Visa is like, so they have signed up with Coinbase, FTX, and a lot of other companies. Again, the link is in the description. You can go through the old list of 50 companies. It's going to be huge. That's what I can say. 50 crypto companies, big news. Okay, so that's the third news so far. Binance again in problem. China's war on cryptocurrencies. Visa partnering with 50 companies. Then next, of course, Mr. Elon Musk returns. So he outlines Visa Speed Dogecoin upgrade plan after serious Bitcoin and Ethereum warning. So what is his plan? This is on Forbes. Let's see what Mr. Musk has to say here. Okay. This is on Forbes, and of course I see his big face here. Where is Mr. Elon Musk? Let's see. Elon Musk. Yes. So what this guy says is he has repeatedly backed Dogecoin over Bitcoin, of course, and he is very active on Twitter. So his tweets, how Dogecoin eventually competing with the likes of payments and Visa. Wow. Okay. Block size and frequency should steadily increase to match broadly available bandwidth. Musk replied to a Tesla fan account asking whether Dogecoin's transaction per second would have to reach the speed of Visa to be really useful. You don't need to reach Visa speed, as regulated exchanges will act as de facto second layer, wrote Musk. But the perfect should not be the enemy of the good. It is still good to increase base layer transaction speed and lower base layer transaction cost. Okay. So again, trying to shill Dogecoin, if Elon Musk actually ends up, making Dogecoin better than Bitcoin and Ethereum, it would be amazing. So far, we just see that he's, pro Dogecoin, promoting Dogecoin heavily, and I hope, it works out for everyone's benefit. Okay. One big news that crypto ads no longer allowed on TikTok. So this is potentially huge. Because anyway, crypto ads are blocked on Google, other social media services as well. They are very cautious. Not everyone allows. But now, TikTok has blocked crypto ads as well. So these new guidelines probably mean that there won't be any Dogecoin hyping on the platform, which is, you'd be surprised when you think of TikTok, you think like, oh, it's the millennials, it's the younger crowd. No, it is a huge platform for crypto industry, and there are a lot of people who are really active on TikTok and gets a huge traffic. So I think banning ads on TikTok about cryptocurrency is a big blow to the industry. I don't know. It's weird because sometimes you feel that everyone's embracing and everyone's accepting crypto, and sometimes you feel you have this negative news where you feel like, oh shit, it's still not. It's still, everyone's still not on board on this. But yeah, part and parcel of the game. Let's see. Also, so this is pretty much the news, important news from around the world. We'll shift to Indian news. WazirX, CoinSwitch experience heavy bear markets. Cryptocurrencies companies in India look to build capacity, improve security. So what happens is, of course, yes, the volume is increasing. 60% slump in the trading activity in June compared to May because of the crypto crash of what the Bitcoin value we've seen. But I think this is the time where they can build up scale, where they can prepare themselves that, they are ready for crazy volumes and stuff like that in the next 6 months, when, of course, Bitcoin is expected to go to 100,000 this year. So I think they can prepare themselves. This is a good time for them to invest in infrastructure, in capacity building, where they are ready for more signups. So while this is a little slow time for them in terms of volumes and trading and everything, this is a good time for them to build up and scale up and prepare themselves. So I think this is a good time. It should be, they should focus on investing more money. And of course, the same news which I have been covering over time, Indian crypto exchanges scramble to secure viable payment solutions as banks cut ties after RBI frown. So banks have been doing that. I mean, we have seen every other major bank doing that they've cut ties. So yeah, banks are reluctant to do business with these guys. And several payment partners, they have tried. They are working to, having talks with them, having to sign up a payment partner, but it's all slow for them. It's just, the alternative that they are thinking is they will be only sticking to peer-to-peer transaction on certain days. And they have manual settlement. Some crypto exchanges are even thinking of building their own payment provider. So let's see. It's a difficult time for them, and I hope this is resolved and I don't have to cover this news where I say, oh, the banks are still blocking the transactions, blah, blah, blah. I mean, to be honest, I am fed up of covering this, and I hope there is a viable solution where it gets fixed very, very soon. So the last part, which is, I think, a very interesting news, the last news from India, is that one Indian brand has now started accepting payments in crypto. Now that is huge. That is huge. Indian brand accepting crypto payments. They use WazirX and Binance platforms for cryptocurrency transactions. I mean, they would still be converting it into fiat, but the fact that an Indian company, so Delhi-based record brand, what is the name of this? The Rug Republic has begun accepting major cryptocurrencies as payment for its order. So they deliver worldwide. This payment option is currently available only in India. Great news. I mean, this is what we want. This is how it should be. More companies accepting crypto. I mean, the ecosystem grows. Government would realize that, it is inevitable and they have to get it done. They have to sort it out. They have to legalize it, and it would be better. So I hope more companies join in. This is a great news for the Indian part. But that's about it. That's all the news that I had for crypto news. If you've not subscribed yet, yes, I have to say that again. If you've not subscribed yet, please do subscribe if you find this news useful. And it is not just about the news. It is about this news that I cover every week. People ask me, why do you cover the news? It's like the analysis of the news. What will happen? With this news, you can kind of gauge where the crypto industry is going. What coin would be going up? What coin would be going down? What could be? So it's a very volatile market. But with the news, you can gauge as to what would be the, what would be the movement, or what would be the way forward for a lot of currencies, and what would be happening. So it's a very good way to analyze the market. That's what I feel, and that's the whole reason I cover the news. And I think it's a very important, it's very important to be aware of what's happening in the market to make informed decisions. So yes, please share this with all the people who you think would find this useful. Like, share, comment. I would love to have more discussions, more news that I probably did not cover and you find it useful. That's it. Thank you very much for your time, and see you next time.